Welcome, Guardians. This is Winch here. I want to talk about Destiny now that I've finally started to understand this game and present a tower guide to you, in particular a faction guide, because there's still some ambiguity with this setup here. A lot of people, even high-ranked people, really don't understand this system, and this is one of the most important aspects of the game. And if you're just starting to play this game, or if you really don't understand this concept, it's something you need to change right now, or start off doing right off the bat. Now, this is an area you'll see early in the gameplay, your various factions right here. Of course, Titans at the head table, because, you know, Titans are the best. But what we want to talk about, this is the Titan Vanguard. Now this number right here is a very important number. It's called Reputation. And there's various factions throughout the game that you can choose to support by wearing a mark that identifies your support for this faction. Now, right here, these are your marks by default. I need to stipulate right off the bat. Right off the bat, you will be supporting the Vanguard. That is the default class you will support. So you need to take a look at this gear and see that rank 2, at Vanguard rank 2, as you can see here, you can purchase this equipment with Vanguard marks. Now, there's two things in this game: Vanguard marks and Crucible marks. Crucible is the PvP, the multiplayer segment. Vanguard marks is a PvE, like the single player aspect or the co-op aspect of this game. All right, so it's night and day difference between the two about what kind of experience you want to have. But you can look over this gear and buy stuff here, and it's the same for each class, Warlock or Hunter as well. Okay, so obviously I can't buy any of that stuff. Now if we move up here, this is the Crucible area. If you only play multiplayer Crucible, you rank up Crucible marks. You have a armor on my left, and you have a weaponed blacksmith, if you will, on my right. Now, I particularly don't play a lot of Crucible. It's something I'm warming up to. I want to get to understand the game more. I want to get my gear better. But I do enjoy it, and I will be playing it more and broadcasting gameplay to you guys. And as you can see, I am barely rank 1 right now. But again, in order to buy weapons, this is something I mentioned. In order to buy weapons, you got to be rank 3 to purchase weapons here. So Crucible rank 3 is a requirement to buy these weapons. Okay, and it's Crucible rank 2, as you just showed you with the Vanguard, in order to buy armor. Okay, now if I show you my character, right now I have the New Monarchy banner on. Okay, now if I want to switch this to the Titan Vanguard, what I just showed you a moment ago at the very start of the video, now I'm supporting Titan Vanguard. So now I also have Dead Orbit here as well. All right, I'm going to go back to New Monarchy here, and I'll show you basically how you level up your reputation and you get currency. The most important thing you can do, the quickest avenue you can do, is to grab bounties here. Bounties are what allow you to basically level up your the word I'm trying to say here, true blank here. Bounties are how you level up your character's Vanguard or whatever faction. Thank you. Golly, it's early in the morning, sorry. These are how you level up your faction. Okay, so right now, if I were to complete any of these bounties, I would level up, and when I turn them in, I would level up my New Monarchy Vanguard. But, there's a big but here, guys. Let me tell you right now, and a lot of people just don't really seem to understand this. If you're running Vanguard, your default class that you start off with, the only way you can level it up is with these ones up here. PvE bounties, or strikes, or weekly nightfall, or weekly, basically weekly strikes. The things that only say Vanguard Reputation. You see that right there, rewards. You have to look for everything that says Vanguard Reputation. So it's only these bounties, the strikes, and the strikes are a waste of time. Let me tell you right now. At most, you'll get 25 rep from them. You'll get a little bit more. You get 20% buff in that experience if you've completed the weekly Nightfall strike. But really, or the missions. The missions is what I was doing the most, because you can rack up about 10 points per mission on the patrols on various planets. Every few minutes going through those patrols. So that's really all you can get rep. Crucible does not count. It does not count towards your Vanguard reputation. And that's the only difference. Now, there is a difference with every other faction. New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, these do count. So if I were to turn in, again, a Crucible bounty, I would earn reputation towards New Monarchy. Now, maybe you're not understanding what I'm talking about. I'm sure most of you probably do if you got some experience. But I'll run over here to the North Tower to kind of show you some of these factions and explain them. Now, I am currently at New Monarchy rank 3. And at this point in time, I can buy all the gear that's available to me in New Monarchy. But if you notice, and this is the same thing across the board with all these little vendors, is that there's not much gear to choose from. I mean, there's a primary, and this is a very good auto rifle. I would argue probably one of the best in the game. I'll put a review of it out soon. The Vanquisher is an incredible weapon, absolutely incredible. It just drops people on the field. It's great PvP. So this Crusader Scout Rifle is meh. I mean, it's not that good. I think there's better rolls that you can get out there. And this shotgun too is not really that invigorating either. I mean, if you could spend all the time to rank this gear up, you really want it to be truly legendary. And I just think this stuff's just kind of so-so. But as you can see, again, you have to be rank 3. But as I'm progressing here, and you can continue to rank up your New Monarchy reputation, you will continually get rewards from the Postmaster and get legendary drops from them that are New Monarchy gear. So basically, at this point in time, I just don't feel like grinding through the ranks now that I have Vanguard and New Monarchy. I don't want to grind through the ranks of, like, say, Dead Orbit and Future War Cult just to get more gear from them. I don't think they have that much different gear than what's available to me already, but I certainly could. Maybe I will someday, but right now, after going through the Vanguard, that was just brutal tough as it was. But as I was saying, as you continually rank up your characters, I get to rank 4, there'll be a delivery here at the Postmaster. It'll have some legendary gear in it by default for me. So again, sticking with the faction is not a bad idea. I've talked to some people that are like rank 8 on certain classes as well. But again, the advantage of doing the New Monarchy or any of these other factions over the Vanguard is that any bounty you complete starts counting towards that reputation, and will continually rank up that gear and that rank that is. So that'll happen a lot quicker if I were just run the Titan mark, because again, I would only have to play PvE to rank that up. Oops, sorry. Now, Dead Orbit here. The gear is not that good. These weapons, and I'll be doing a review of it too. I have a weapon just like this. Here, let me show you. It's called Dr. Dope. I bought this. This is the first weapon I bought with the Vanguard right behind me. And you notice here there's no pulse rifle. Look how little gear there is here too. Again, it's pretty much the same stuff that was just over at New Monarchy. So, like, why would you want... I mean, there's really no reason to get Dead Orbit, in my opinion. I mean, the Vanquisher auto rifle alone at New Monarchy makes it worth a while. But anyway, this is the first rifle I bought from Vanguard here, and it was this Dr. Nope weapon. I thought the rolls on it were incredible. I mean, look at these rolls. Look at this. The bottom half of the magazine causes additional damage. That's great for an auto rifle. I can do either perfect balance for better stability. I could do hammer forge, another great roll for auto rifle to enhance my range. I have armor piercing rounds if I want to do that. If I want to shoot through multiple targets or double my impact, maybe. And the radar stays active while I'm outside. So I'm like, you cannot get a better set of rolls for an auto rifle. But let me tell you, this right here, that impact makes this weapon utterly useless on the battlefield. That's absolutely abysmal. So the other faction up here is Future War Cult, that is. And some people argue this is one of the better factions. Again, I look at the gear. The gear speaks for itself. You know, they got a good hand cannon here. Well, what's this hand cannon all about? Let's see. Spray and play. Increase reload speed from this weapon when the mag is empty. Okay. So basically increase reload speed. This is a worthless perk right here. Skip rounds. That's a joke. Perfect balance, okay, that's not bad. I mean, low recoil for a hand cannon, I mean, okay, I guess that's a good thing. Lightweight, and kills with this weapon reduce the cooldown of your grenade, that's worthless. So again, this gear is just, it's not that good. Do you want to grind through 3 factions of turning in bounty after bounty. Each one of these reps is like 2,500 reputation. I mean, you're talking 7,500 rep to go through and get to the point where you can buy one of these guns, and it's just not worth it to me for this faction either. I mean, look at what I found as a random award here for my hand cannon. This is called the Red Hand 10. This thing's a beast. Return to sender, kills with this weapon grant bonus ammo directly to the magazine, so you don't even have to reload with the thing. I've got increased range with this thing. Flared magwell. This literally increases my reload speed 100% if I want to. I got 10 rounds in a magazine right here, and I've got reactive reload. This is a great little perk right here because it enhances your damage. Enhances your damage 33% after you reload for, like, I don't know how the duration is. It's not that long. But if you get a quick reload, you can essentially do 33% more damage. So this is a great hand cannon right here. It's probably, I would argue, one of the best hand cannons you can get. Probably, I'd say, the top tier legendary hand cannon you can get. So that's kind of what I'll introduce you to, guys. Right now, understand that you have to be wearing a mark. Right now, I got New Monarchy, and you can see it on your character. I mean, that's a New Monarchy logo, obviously. Choose a faction and stick with it. And look at the gear, study it, and understand what you want to do. Now, if I had to make a recommendation, and what I did at first was level up my New Monarchy, I don't know, in retrospect, I think I would have gone back and done Vanguard. This one right here, especially if you're starting off the game, you could be doing more single-player stuff, and you need to be focusing on this Quartermaster right here, because, I mean, this guy's got double, if not 3 times the equipment. Well, I guess you could argue what? Well, 4, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 12. Yeah, it's essentially got 3 times the equipment of the other vendors. Lots to choose from here. It's just a better option. I mean, everything from vehicles to this stuff, so, and especially if you're early in the gameplay, you can actually buy some uncommon stuff if you want to. But make the proactive decision of what faction you want to support and go with it. And don't make the mistake of buying this epic bad gun, Dr. Doubt. Hope you guys liked this video. Hope this clarified some things. If you guys have some questions, leave it down in the link below. Let me know what you want to see about Destiny. I'm going to start moving into PvP stuff here in the future, talking about tips and strategies and how to make sense of that madness. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the battlefield.